instance, number 3, to save or to save up means économiser. Économiser de l'argent.
Yes.
You must know it, right? It's not God save the king here. It's also économiser. You must know to save money. Margot? Here to save up. Le up n'est pas obligatoire. On peut dire to save money, une sorte de économiser. Number 4, I cannot afford. You have to know it as well, right? You cannot afford means you don't have enough money. For number 2, a loan, c'est un prêt. Loan, c'est un prêt. To loan, c'est prêter. Student loan, prêt étudiant. That's the same word, right? So please, these words, I want you to learn them and remember them, right? So, the question was, what today's generations aspire to? And it wasn't difficult. I think maybe question B was more difficult. But question B wasn't that difficult. What do they aspire to? Do you remember what we said in the past? People in the past wanted to have what? We said it sometime very recently. In the past, the dream or the aspiration was a family, yes, with a nice house, nice garden, 2 children. Right. Is it now the case of today's young people? No, it's not. So what do they aspire to? What did you find out? Yes.
Today's generation aspire to study.
To study? Yes.
To earn money.
Yes.
And now people don't necessarily want to have children and to marry.
Very good. Yes. They want to study, to earn money and to have a good job. Yes. That's very good. What else could you say? Yes.
They are more interested by materials good.
By
having stuff.
Having stuff? How do you think so?
Yeah.
That's not what is implied. No, they don't. They're not talking about having a house, having a nice car, nice garden. No, Olivia.
They don't have some help.
Yes, some help for what? Yes, to pay for their studies. Yes, that's it. Right. They need some money to pay for their studies. So Pierre, what are you talking about? Even if you forgot or you don't, you still have, yes. So that was very good. Remind me of your name?
Nelly.
Nelly. Yes, so we can write down your answer. Yes. So could you please repeat it? So that's for question B. Maybe you can add something. Yes.
Today's generation aspire to study.
Yes, aspire to study. Yes.
For to earn money.
Be careful. She said for to earn money. Don't write it. Here is an error. What should be the correct? To earn money. Vous savez bien que pour faire quelque chose, l'expression Anaïs, écoute, T'as pas tes affaires? Alors, si t'as une question, tu la poses, mais t'arrêtes. D'accord?
Mais je demandais la traduction pour aspire.
Eh ben, tu demandes, je préfère que tu demandes en levant le doigt, et ensuite, ils peuvent te répondre. Parce que sinon, on n'y arrive pas. Donc, aspire, c'est censé être transparent. Aspirer à en français. Donc, évidemment, pour faire quelque chose en anglais, on le rappelle, devant un verbe, on ne met pas for. On met to. To earn money. Or you could say in order to, pour afin de, in order to earn money. Yes, that's the same. Clear for everybody? Earn money. What is the difference between earn money and win money? Because it's not the same.
Oh.
Yes.
To earn money, c'est grâce à un travail. Et to win money, c'est grâce à la loterie ou un jeu d'argent.
Great. Perfect. Very well done.
Je connais ça.
Donc, surtout, ça, c'est très important. Ceux qui l'ont oublié, vous le notez bien. Parce qu'en français, c'est le même mot. Hein. En français, c'est gagner de l'argent. To earn money. Right. C'est gagner de l'argent, mais avec son travail. Par le travail. Et to win money, c'est gagner de l'argent aussi, mais avec les jeux. Tout ce qui est jeux d'argent. Donc, lottery, whatever, gambling. Par le jeu. So that's very good, maybe because you use the right word to earn money. In English, they make the difference. We don't do that in French, right? That's it. Just try to study in order to earn money and have a good job. And have a good job. That's it. They want to study. They don't want to marry straight away. We could say they aspire to economic opportunities, right? Economic opportunities for everyone. That's what they say. Now, question D was about the difference between the dreams of the younger generations and their parents. So, what differences did you pick out? What are the differences that you picked out? Yes, Rika? Yes, so why don't they want to get married early, at an early age? Yes, to study and exactly, but you should really speak up. Exactly, Olivia. They want to be independent, but as you know, they don't have enough money. So they have to borrow money from the bank. That is to say, they have to contract a loan from the bank. And you know that in the United States, so are you done? In the United States, you know, the studies are very, very expensive. Studies at university in the US or even in the UK, it's very expensive, not like in France. So if you don't have money, you have to borrow money. You have to take a loan because it's really very, very expensive. Yes, that's it. So they can't afford to buy any dream house, definitely, right? They just have to reimburse their loan before getting married, yes. So what sort of a dream is that? Is that still a dream? Now, their, economic situation. What do you think? Yeah? A goal, yes, it's a goal, it's an aim. We could say it's a disillusion. It's complete disillusion. It's not really a dream anymore because of economic problems. That's it, right? So let's write it. I'm going actually to write it down here. I want to be sure that you understand, right? So today's generations do they have savings? Do they have money to pay for their studies? Yes or no?
No.
No, right? That's the first thing, right? They have no savings. Vous avez vu que save, c'est économiser. Donc savings, c'est les économies. Ça, vous devez comprendre. À mesure où vous avez bien retenu que to save money, c'est économiser. They have no savings. Right? But consequently, we said they have to, yes,
To gain a shitload of money.
and to do that how?
To take debt.
Not to take debt. The word which is before.
A loan.
A loan. Un emprunt. To take a loan. Et oui. Ah oui, a loan. Le mot qui est, c'est un emprunt. Là aussi, vous le notez bien si vous ne l'avez pas compris. Loan. Or you could say they have to borrow money. What is borrow? Emprunter, right? To borrow, emprunter, because they don't have any savings or enough savings from the bank, right? To borrow money from the bank. So, of course, what will you write here? Pay for their studies. Here, they have, yes, of course, in order to pay for their studies. That's the aim, right? In order to pay for their studies. Right. So we said so we're going to use the vocabulary, which is in the text that you can remember it better. They cannot afford. Alors, in order to, c'est pour, afin de. C'est ça. Pour faire quelque chose, c'est l'expression du but. In order to, so as to. They cannot afford to buy, of course, their dream house, definitely. No house like the one we saw in the drawing, not at all. Cannot afford to, you absolutely have to remember it. Anyway, it's translated in your book, right? And So what about getting married? You say they don't want to, they do not want to do what? Of getting married and having children, yes.
They don't want to have kids or get married soon.
Exactly. They don't want to get married or have children. Before finishing to reimburse their students, which is, as I said, a very significant, a huge amount of money. Thousands, maybe $30 just 1 year at university, right? There, student. Okay. Any question? Yes, you go. Ah, loan. Et donc, c'est ce qu'on a dit. Ça vous est traduit d'ailleurs. Loan, c'est le prêt. C'est le prêt. Alors, ici, c'est un prêt bancaire. Mais c'est le prêt, quelque chose que l'on prête, ce sera loan. Yes. Any other question? Any other question? I don't think it was difficult, but I don't understand why so many of you, didn't do it. Oh, any other question? No? So now, you're going to think about your dreams, right? What about your dreams? Are they different from your parents' dreams as well, do you think? Or are they the same? So I'm going to leave you a few minutes to think about that, right? And then you can explain to the others. So if you want to work in pairs, you can. Right. What is your dream? What is your? I don't know if you think that's the same dream as your parents or that's completely different. Do you have the same vision as them? That's it. So if you want to work in pairs, you can, or if you want to work on your own. So I give you a few minutes. Est-ce que vous comprenez tous l'exercice? Oui. C'est le moment, s'il y a des questions, ou même par rapport au vocabulaire, c'est le moment de les poser. So if you understand now, you do it, okay? And I said if you want, you can work with your friends. What about you? With your dream. Is it economic? Is it family? Whatever?
Qui a dit became?
Yes, it can be or not. You know, in the article we studied, it was more economic opportunities and so on. Social, economic opportunities. What about you? Oui, d'accord. Ouais, observe.
Ça dure jusqu'à quelle heure le cours?
Ils le mettent là. Ils le
11h40.
mettent a long-term career. Mais c'est ça, c'est l'idée, c'est stable job. Stable career. Vous avez bien noté à la ligne 3, un mot également à connaître. Si vous ne le connaissez pas, vous le soulignez, vous le notez bien. Career. Career, c'est la carrière, évidemment. Mot-clé quand même. Hein. So, are you talking about it? Yes? Good.
Oh. Psst. Psst. Monsieur Peter, il est pas là. C'est congé maternité. C'est carré ça. Ah oui, il est vraiment pas. Mais... Ah ouais. T'as vu le jeudi ou pas? On commence à 9h, après on a un trou jusqu'à 13h30. Mais Gergen, elle est pas là.
Ah ouais,
Ouais. Et moi, comme j'ai pas latin et j'ai trou, bah. Enfin, ouais, grec, je sais pas pourquoi je dis latin. Eh, mais on va avoir un bête d'emploi du temps.
Ah non, en fait, il est là, juste avant les vacances. Il est pas là pour
Eh, la 6e semaine de l'année, on va être bien. Tu vas voir, la prof de sport, elle est pas là. Le prof d'histoire, il est pas là. Ouais, ça c'est parfait. Et la prof de physique et SVT.
Very good. Scientist. Yes.
Et yes.
Pour le nom, hein, on est bien d'accord. Hein, parce que sinon l'adjectif, c'est pareil. Scientist. Yes.
Ah.
So, do you work the 4 of you or 2 and 2? Because Paul is not working, Paul is drawing. Oh, really? But you don't, seem to be working very much.
Le lot ou l'IQ.
I think you could at least take a few notes because then you're going to,
Bon, j'ai fini. Vous voulez devenir quoi plus tard?
Architecte.
Stylé.
Architecte.
Kinésithérapeute. Mais là, j'ai mis pour faire un. Ouais, ça c'est trop bien. Moi aussi. T'as une scoliose? Toi, tu fais quoi?
Un architecte. Oh oui, l'architecte.
T'as qui?
En français, il y a le E.
Ah, attends, c'est quoi ça? Moi, c'est au Vésiné. Ah, gainage. Ah, c'est horrible.
Avocat, you know that. Lawyer.
Et ça pendant une demi-heure.
Attention, pas l'avocat qu'on mange. Hein.
Après, moi, là, j'ai plus vraiment de scoliose parce que c'est terminé. Mais
l'avocat qu'on mange,
il faut que j'y retourne au cas où parce que la croissance, etc.
J'ai des élèves qui m'ont déjà fait la.
Ah ouais.
La confusion.
La jeunesse.
C'est youth.
Et t'as sauté quelle classe? T'es combien au contrôle de physique? T'as eu 20, j'imagine. Oh, la chance.
Je vous rappelle que le vocabulaire que je mets là, c'est un vocabulaire.
Je me suis dit, t'as eu 20, c'est sûr.
Quand même.
Mais non, t'étais pas là.
Si vous ne le connaissez pas, vous le notez pour l'apprendre. Vous devez le connaître.
Est-ce que tout le vocabulaire, on doit le noter même si on le connaît?
Ah ben si vous le connaissez, pas de souci.
Parce que moi, j'ai noté les trucs que je connaissais pas en haut de la leçon. Pour,
si tu connais
Mais si, il faut après, parce qu'il va y avoir un contrôle aussi il y aura du vocabulaire,
Ah,
que
ok.
tu sois capable de... Oui, tu t'en souviens.
Ok.
Oh, are you working together? Yes. Yes. You don't know? And not everybody is doing it. Ah. I want to travel. Yes. Yes. Free time. Exactly the same. Free time. Yes. Are you done? Finished?
Oh, mais tu peux juste marquer des mots-clés. Tu n'es pas obligé de tout rédiger. Ensuite, d'être là, voilà.
Comment on dit ne sont pas d'accord?
Ne pas être d'accord.
Tu don't be.
Ne pas être d'accord.
Attends, j'ai Google Trad.
Ah, voilà.
Ne-
Not agree or disagree. Bah oui.
To disagree.
To disagree. Ou alors c'est conjuguer le verbe oui à la forme négative. To disagree. Être d'accord. Agree. L'homme, on a dit que c'était mais ça fait traduit d'ailleurs. Un prêt. Alors le prêt, attention. Le prêt, c'est le prêt comme ça. Hein. Se prêter. C'est pas le prêt des vaches.
Paul.
C'est ça, c'est le prêt comme ça.
Paul. Peter, il est pas là jusqu'à avant les vacances. Ouais. Je lui ai envoyé un mail, GG mec. Quoi? Bon, bah moi j'ai fini ma phrase.
Non. Yes. Un notaire. Un notaire. Notaire.
Si c'est ce que t'as dit Nelly, franchement.
Ah oui, d'accord. Notaire. In English, it's solicitor. Like
Ok, bon.
yes. Solicitor.
FIFA c'est mieux. FIFA c'est mieux. FIFA c'est mieux.
Ah, so you need to marry a prince.
Moi j'ai joué, mais pas tu vois. Sinon je la crame d'un coup sans faire. Sinon j'ai joué une heure des heures.
Like Kate.
Ah ouais? Moi je me la tue.
Like Kate Middleton.
Ouais, elle est pas mal.
Who? Kate. You think she's
Dans 2 ans c'est
beautiful?
mort.
Bah quand ça va passer à IE quoi. Ça va passer à IE Sport FC quoi, donc ça va être pas ouf.
So, finished?
C'est terminé.
Yes? So, would like to
Quand
start
PES c'est passé à eFootball, ça s'est achevé.
sharing
Oui, je sais.
his or her dreams with the class. Rika? So for this time, I would like, would you mind please coming over?
Elle a dit quoi? Ah bah oui, bien sûr.
Because you must get used, to sharing your ideas in front of everybody.
Tu vas te ramener avec ton ordi. Miskin, personne ne le respecte.
He's ready.
Paul.
My own dream is similar to my parents' career. I would like to finish my own studies before having kids in order to have a good job and be happy with my family and can do the things that I want.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, very good. Very good. I think, yes, you can applaud him. And he was the first one to do it. So he was very brave, very courageous. And there was no error. Yes.
Oh,
so,
mince.
next time.
Arrêtez le flux, voilà. On a une rediff pour ce cours.